Hello, this is Bob Joyner, and in this video I'm going to talk to you about trading the SPY. So I've been making quite a few videos on my channel lately regarding trading the SPY, and the reason is pretty obvious, to me at least, and there's a video here that you can look at, got a picture of it there on the screen, if you're interested in knowing more about trading the SPY and why it's such a great thing to trade. But two main reasons, all right. One reason is that you can trade SPY options and use very little cash to get started, and you can grow a small account potentially pretty quickly, potentially, right? You can also use the SPY to trade MES and ES futures, so S&P 500 futures, and then you can also use a prop firm trading's account to trade that. So just to give you an example, one quick example would be, let's say you're just starting out trading, or let's say that you're needing to make some extra income, or let's say you're getting ready to retire soon, and you're looking for some part-time hobby, or possibly even some part-time cash flow. Then this may be interesting to you. Okay, that I have this program in mind that I've created. Now, let me tell you a little bit about something about myself. So, I've been trading for, I guess, 15 years or so now, and pretty much that whole time I've been leading day trading chat rooms. I did it with a couple different companies, did it on my own, still do it, and I have a morning chat room. So the usual model is that you've got who's giving the trade alerts, and you try to copy those alerts. Most traders, if they're just starting out, they're going to try to learn on their own. They may try swing trading because they already have a full-time job. They may try day trading some, like penny stocks, something that's cheap that they can get in and out of, and start with a small account. Those are all possibilities. But the problem with that is that you're operating without a real system for trading. A lot of traders just simply lack a system for understanding the market, and they lack focus, because trading is difficult. Trading is not easy, and most people fail at it. You should know that up front if you're just starting out. Not many people are going to succeed at this. You know, one of the reasons is it's not easy. There's a lot of things to master. If you're using technical analysis, which is what I do, you're trying to discern patterns on the chart, patterns that repeat, patterns that have certain identifiable probabilities for success or failure. You have to learn trade management. You have to learn the discipline of emotions. You have to learn it takes time. Most new traders, I suspect, are not that patient. Either they run out of patience or they run out of money before they ever learn how to really trade successfully. That's the background for what I'm getting ready to share with you tonight. If you're watching this video, hopefully you're a person who, like I said, is already interested in learning how to trade, or you're already trading the SPY, or you're interested in learning how to trade the SPY or prop futures. So here's my basic idea. The problem for most traders, like I've said, is that they lack direction, they lack a system, they lack identifiable strategies that they can repeat over and over again in the market. Or they get so diversified, they're trading options over here, they're trading stocks over here, they're trading futures over here, or they have this strategy, then they have that strategy. And they're really not focused at all on just a couple of repeating strategies that happen quite frequently in the market. They also don't know how to look at the charts and say, well, you know, this is really not a high probability setup, I'm going to sit this one out. That said, in the SPY itself, all day long, there are opportunities for trading many, many times, okay? And the potential for profit on these, once you learn how to trade the SPY, is large. It's very large. You may only have an hour each morning. What I know that a lot of traders need is some assistance in understanding market flow. They need to be able to look at a chart and be able to see the probabilities of a trade. Many traders, based on my experience of observing and watching other traders, and observing myself over the last 15 years, early on especially, they don't trust themselves because they don't have a system. What I'm bringing to the table today is a lot of experience. What I want to make this available to lots of SPY traders, whether you're trading SPY options, okay, or MES futures, either one, both, and you can do both at the same time, of course. But what I want to do is make this very readily available to people who are trying to learn how to trade, who don't have a gob of money, people who need some assistance, people who know that two heads are better than one, and that they would appreciate someone else's analysis of the very thing that they're trading all day, and they want a second opinion, right? You've seen my charts, you've seen some of the high probability trade setups I've mentioned, If not, then you can go back and view those videos, and I'll keep making more so that you can see more. If you're looking for something that you can sit in there for an hour, if that's all the time you have, and day trade and make some profit for the day and start learning how to trade. Now, this process doesn't have to be quick. See, it's going to take you some time to learn how to trade. I want to make it affordable to where you don't have to think about quitting after 30 days or 60 days, because it is so darn cheap that you can afford to keep trying. You can afford to apply yourself. You can afford to study. I want you to think about what's going to happen if you don't do something different. I have a little saying that I use: what are you doing today to make tomorrow different from yesterday? So if your trading right now is not going very well, if your equity curve is like a roller coaster, or worse, you're trading and you're trying, but you're just losing money, and you love to trade, you love the sport of it, but you can't figure the damn thing out, right? So you need some help, but you don't have thousands of dollars to spend on a brand new program that you don't even know if it's going to work or not. But what are you going to do different if things aren't working for you now? Or let's say things are working great. Let's say you're doing well, but you want to keep an edge. You want to keep learning. You want to keep being your best, and therefore you want a program that's going to teach you some things that you don't already know. All right, so one of the things that I bring to the market is experience. So over the past 3 years or so, I guess, I've been developing this system for day trading the SPY, but it contains various elements. It contains elements of Ichimoku, Heikin-Ashi candles, momentum, trends, and you can trade, like I said, SPY options, and you can trade MES futures with the same chart. And that's pretty exciting, because it just one's focused. This one stock, this one chart is all we need to look at. We don't need to look at a whole bunch of other things. We don't need to look at the daily charts, the 4-hour charts, etc. You can, occasionally I do, but you don't really need to. Everything that you need to know is contained in this system that I've created, and you can see examples of that on the other YouTube videos on my channel here. So the solution, as I've been talking about, the solution to me needs to be a little bit different than what the traditional chat room model is. I want to create something different, because you're not going to learn how to trade if I give you alerts. You're not going to learn how to become a better trader. You're not going to learn how to manage all the different things that have to be managed in order to become a great trader. You're not going to do that just by copying somebody's trades. You may make some money. You may catch the tail end of those alerts and make some money. What this is instead is a classroom in which you're going to be able to view my charts from 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. every day. I'm going to explain to you in the chat room and also through videos. I have a lot of video training that you can go through and watch to make sure you understand what we're talking about. You're going to have access to a lot of training, both live and historicals, that you can study after hours if you want to. The value of trading with other people, I've already mentioned to you, but that is huge. The fact that you have other people looking at the same exact chart that you're looking at. We're all looking at the same screen. Okay, I'm just showing you the same screen I use to trade futures and options every single day. Okay, showing you the same screen. And I'm going to tell you exactly what I see, and I'm going to be drawing lines. So I'm going to be drawing lines on the chart. I'm going to be drawing boxes. You're going to have a video that tells you what these different things mean. And I'm also going to be typing into the chat and explaining what it is. If I feel the need to go live on the microphone, then I'll type into the chat box talking, so that you can know to turn on your speakers and to listen to what I'm saying, because I'm giving some critical announcement about what I see happening in the market. So that's available to you too. My hope is that people will be helping other people, that people will say, what do you see? And they'll be talking about the things that they see on the chart. They'll be talking about the lines of support and resistance to watch for. They'll be talking about the momentum indicators that are on my chart. We'll be talking in terms of if-then sequences. So a lot of trading is, if this occurs, then this is how I'm going to respond. If this occurs, this is how I'm going to respond. And you create these if-then constructs that guide you in your trading. So my hope is that as people get trained in my system and learn to think better as traders and more as probability-based traders, you'll be able to help each other out and see things you may not have been able to see on your own. Here's the deal. All right, here's the price. Here's the deal. You ready? Okay, so I'm going to charge $29 a month. What you're going to get for that is you're going to get access to my chat room. You're going to get access to being able to see my charts in the chat room. You're going to have access to the videos. There's a screenshot here of some of the videos that I have. You've also got the videos on YouTube that you can watch where I use the same charts, the same system, and you can see how that works. So if you're ready to sign up, I can guarantee you that the price will be $29 through Sunday, 28th of July, 2024. I'm going to teach you how to look at the charts. I'm going to teach you how to trade. And if you don't like it, you can quit after a month. You'll only be out $29. $29 is all it's going to take per month. You're locked in for the lifetime of the membership. You can quit anytime you want to. It's a monthly reoccurring charge. You sign up once, it'll take it out every month at the same time. You'll get all the access to the chat room. You'll get access to the training videos. You'll get access to the trader assessment. And I hope you come on board and enjoy the journey with it, as well as a very profitable time for all of us. All right. So I hope to see you in the room. If not, wish you well. Otherwise, that's great. Wish you well. All right. See you.